Okay, I'm back. I'm uploading the previous video as we speak. So this time I'm gonna put in the plastic bag, cut off the corner, and we're gonna do some serious blob in the middle. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So the news about the ducks, they're still here. Now there are 3 of them. They keep on coming with I think they're brothers and sisters, because my husband said they lived in the little creek behind our house. They were there a lot, so that could be that they just skipped the fence and thinking, oh, this is a nice place to come and eat, because I feed them every day when they're here. So they're getting used to that. But I sure hope they go during the winter. I hope they take off soon, because that's going to be really cold. They're predicting a really, really bad winter. So, well, as far as predictions go, they don't do that well over here. But you never know, they might get it right. So I am also varnishing a lot of my paintings at the moment, especially the ones I've sold. I have some sold pieces that I'm working on so they can be shipped out. Just gotta do the sides here, because I want the pour to go over this side. There we go. Just a little on the corners. Guys, I'm running out of stuff to watch, series, TV shows. So if you have anything, someone mentioned Ozark, so that is something I'm looking for, but it's not on anything I can get yet. So I might have to sign up to another one of those channel things where you can watch everything. Okay, so I have a bathrobe on again because it's getting really cold over here. Is this with or without? Oh, this is with. Okay. We're going to put a little, let's put it in this corner. The white. And of course, I want a lot of that blue. Oops. And I want the green on the blue because that makes such a beautiful color. And I want the light blue in there. And I want the dark turquoise. And I want the light turquoise. And then I want a little bit more of the white on top. I think that's enough. So we're gonna make sure we don't spill it on top. Ooh, that is some beautiful colors. Let's just mix it up a little. Okay. We're ready. I'm going to put some pressure on it. And let's see here. Yes. But I want it to really come out this side. So maybe I'll just drop that little, piece of plastic in here and I'll take it out later, because I want to get it under pressure. Okay, let's do this. It's not working like I thought it was gonna work, but it is kind of funny. It's almost like a little ring pour. I don't mind that. Let's get some cells in there. I'm holding it up really high now, and I'm just gonna let the warmth come down and do its thing. See that? I did find out that if you really hold it up high and you let the warmth come down on top of it, the cells get bigger. That's what I found out. That is really pretty. Let me show you up close before I tilt it. See that? That is pretty. Now we're gonna let it come over the side a little bit. But I do want to watch out that those cells, this time I don't want those drippy cells. I want sort of to keep them how they should be. Now again, I want to show you that by tilting you make your cells bigger. And some people think it's because of the type of silicone, but that's not really true. And some people think it's about the way you stir the silicone in. That is also not true. It has to do with tilting. As you can see, they keep getting bigger and bigger. And you just have to take your time, because that is really important, that you take your time and make sure that everything stays sort of circular, not too droopy. Sometimes droopy is good. Here it comes, helping it a little bit. Sometimes droopy is good because you get this effect that some people really like. But this is it. This is going to be it. Is that beautiful? I love especially this here, those really beautiful white veins. So I'm going to be really careful. Oh, I see the piece of plastic now. So I'm going to put it down. I see that the plastic is there, so I have to take that out. So let's be careful about this. There it is. And if you take it out while the paint is still wet, there's no damage done. You will absolutely have no trouble with it whatsoever. So what you do want to do is, normally I do this with my finger or with a stir stick, but you go along the bottom of the canvas so you don't get that really thick buildup. There it is. Okay, we're going to keep this one because I really, really like this one. And I might even do this one as a giveaway this month. Only if they choose this one, it will take just a little longer to finish. Because it has to cure and dry and I have to varnish it. But this is a really beautiful one. This one I really love. So there you go. See it? I'll put it away. Wow, that one was really perfect. Now I'm going to scoop up a little paint, a little bit. There we go. And then I'll take this one. There's still some in here, which I can use. There were some air bubbles in here. Ooh, but I didn't want it to sell because I first wanted to divide it over the paper. But I guess that's okay. See that? This pouring medium really sells really fast. So you have to watch out for that. Scoop this up. This is always really satisfying, just watching that paint run over this paper. And again, this is Kodak Extra Life 2. This is waterproof, so it won't buckle. It'll dry nice and flat, and then you can make jewelry with it, or do a collage, or just cut something out for a greeting card or something like that. Anything you really want to do with it. Okay, there we go. Oh, that is beautiful. This is, I love that, but I would like to see a little cells. Would that be too much? I don't think so. That is really awesome. I'm gonna take this out. That is beautiful. Let me show you up close. See that? Man, that is pretty. But let's do up here too. Just give it some more. That's about it. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There it is. That is pretty. Okay, let's keep this. Then one more. Although I don't think I have any paint left in this plastic thing. A tiny bit. Scoop some up. Sometimes it's just about a tiny little bit that you really like this bit here. And, you know, the rest you might be able to do something with it. I'm not sure, but because I've manipulated the paint so much, it's turning into one color. But then here with the webbing on top, that is pretty. So you could take that out and maybe do something with this, who knows. But I'm very happy if I only get something like this to turn into a pendant or something like that. And I've cut some this week. I took some time to cut some pendants, but I still have to resin them. So I do have a video about the jewelry I make, and I have a video about resining the jewelry. So if you're wondering about that, you can just search my channel. It's really easy, and I get so many questions that I'm thinking if you just search for it, you'll find it straight away, because sometimes you have to wait a long time for me to answer because of the time difference. And if you were to just search it on my channel, you'll have your answer straight away. It goes much quicker. All you have to do is go to the front page of my channel, and then you can put it in there. You use the magnifying glass, and that's it. Now, even though this is really pretty, this is really nice webbing, but it's not, you know, I don't think it's that beautiful, not for a pendant. I just wished I had a little bit more of that. Maybe we can do that. Let's see. Clean off the palette knife. Okay, I can work with some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. That piece I really like. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Cleaning up here. And I might do another of these, this one, because I really love that pour. That was really a very delicious pour. So I'll see you in a bit. Love you all to pieces. Later.